Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert, please.
Welcome once again to Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Acho. Salifu Usman is here with me on today's edition of the program. Salifu, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Thank you, Afa. It's my pleasure.
We'll begin straight from the news, of course, that broke up earlier on. As most of us are aware by now, Finidi George has finally been unveiled as a new coach of the Super Eagles. And of course, at the unveiling, he has also announced that he has also picked two assistants, which one of them is Daniel Amokachi. Well, the foreign assistants he also picked are yet to be named, but we understand they will be named before Nigeria begins their 2026 World Cup opener. Khalifu, of course, so finally Finidi unveiled as coach of the Super Eagles, so it's no longer a rumor. Of course, the announcement had been made, but everybody was waiting for the official unveiling, which was done today. But like it is most times with unveiling of Nigerian coaches, most times the NFF fail to provide us with proper details of the contract.
Yeah, and you are right, and the same thing still play out today again. Most of the media that went to the unveiling were hoping that to see what is on the items on the bidding, hopefully to see what is earning.
Exactly.
And at the same time, Nigerians are entitled to know how much they are going to pay him, because he's going to be paid by taxpayers, taxpayer money.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's only NFF, the Nigerian Football Federation, his employers, and him that know how much is what is in the detail of the contract. The only thing that they make us to know that just for you first sign a 1 year contract, subject for a renewal, and obviously, I don't have issue with giving me a 1 year contract, and because it's code is clearly that based on the current situations and where Super Eagles is at the moment, and with the task of qualifying for the World Cup, if you don't qualify, obviously the target is to qualify for the World Cup and probably AFCON 2020 AFCON. If you don't qualify for the World Cup, there may be issues, and it may be difficult even him to continue on that on the job. But it is clear. One thing is that it is awful time, and it's always even sometimes not even the local coaches, even the foreign coaches that have handled this national team. We hardly know how much. NFF hardly made it public how much is their earning. It is later in the long run when the issue begin to crumble, when they are not beginning to have each other before we now begin to know how much is in the contract or how much is their earning. Like for instance, one would have expected, this is how much is the contract and what is the target. This is the target. Obviously, the target is to qualify for the World Cup, and I will hope that he get that job. But the good thing is that Nigeria cram more that we should have a local coach, and here we have a local coach who did the honor his hand on Finidi George to continue and probably give Nigeria what they all claiming for and what they wanted for. Finidi George knew that about it, and if you look at the unveiling picture that was just posted on the screen, he was also given a number 7. As a player as a number 7, he wear number 7 when he was playing on the Nigerian national team, and here again he's giving the number 7 as a coach. And the job obviously is not going to be an easy task for Finidi George. Looking at the current scenario we are, the target for him is to qualify for the World Cup, and if you look at our positions in terms of World Cup qualifiers,
so far not looking good.
Not looking good. We are seriously in the precarious position, playing too much without winning a single one. We are currently 2 point trip of South Africa, who are topping that, who are leading the group with 4 points, and we have the match against South Africa and Benin Republic, and those two matches is a must win. It's very crucial, and a must win. A draw in any of those matches will not help our cause. And Finidi George has made it clear that his target is those 2 matches, and he wants to ensure that he win these 2 matches. By the time he wins, then he take up from there.
Of course, Daniel Amokachi also makes a return to the team as one of the assistants, while goalkeeper trainer Barua has retained his position.
Yeah, if you recall, after the appointment of Finidi George, it was rumored that the like of it was rumor that the like of Finidi George, the like of Amuneke, the like of Amokashi, and few other are also being trying to be imposed on Finidi George. But later we heard that Finidi George insisted that yes, they should give him the opportunity to pick his assistant. Probably he was having his choice to go with the foreign coaches. But we understand that now, and just like what he was announced today, that he's going to work with Amokashi as one of the assistants and 2 foreign coaches. Although the name of those foreign coaches, just like Red, has not been unveiled. But in my view, it could suppose that since he have his people, I believe he already have his mind on those he want to work with.
Yeah.
So why are we still hiding their identity for now?
Exactly. I mean, for me too, when you're doing this kind of unveiling, everything should be out there in the open, so that
exactly. And what was also learned that those foreign assistants are not going to be on contract. They are only just coming when we have matches. They only come to and they will only be paid.
Allowance
based on the job done. And it's unfortunate that we can't play his voice here, but Finidi George also made it clear that the kind of assistance he's looking for and the kind of assistance he he don't want a yes assistant. He don't want a yes assistant, He wants the coach that both of them will definitely sit on the bench, analyze the match, and take a decisions collectively.
All right. Moving away from that now to, of course, Chukwueze has been confirmed a doubt for the South Africa versus Benin Republic clash. Chukwueze sustained an injury in their match against Cagliari on Saturday in the Serie A. It was later revealed that he had suffered a muscle injury to his thigh muscle problem in the left thigh. Of course, Milan wrote on a post on their X, they confirmed that he will be out for a while. So we are not even sure if he will be fit for those two-legged all-important World Cup qualifiers.
Well, I feel very sorry for him, and I wish him quick recovery. He's one of our key players. And, however, I think we can only wish him quick recovery, and obviously believe that if we still have enough players and those who can also perfectly fit into his shoes, if it is happened that he will not be able to make the team.
Exactly. All right, to some not-share news. Of course, last week it was revealed that legendary Nigerian winger Tijani Babangida was involved in a ghastly motor accident along his wife and former under-17 Golden Eaglet player Ibrahim Tijani, who incidentally is his younger brother. Of course, the NFF has gone to commiserate with him. As a result of that accident, he lost his little son and brother to that incident, while his wife is still in critical condition. But a sad one, really.
Yeah, a sad one indeed. Our heart also go with Tijani Babangida. We also sympathize with him. It's really unfortunate that he has to go through this time around. It was a very dangerous accident for him. He has that he brought the entire family, him and his wife and his younger brother. It's completely a family movement and running into issues. And just like you said, instantly he lost his brother, the former Nigerian Gino International, and also his son, a very pretty, very handsome young boy. There was even a rumor at the weekend that even the wife stand either to survive or not to survive. But we heard about the sharing news yesterday was that he successfully undergo a face surgery, and we hope that we wish her quick recovery. And as well as Tijani Babangida, who is also recuperating.
All right, let's go to some Paris Olympic news now, where the President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his commitment toward supporting Team Nigeria's participation at the forthcoming Summer Olympics, promising to provide the necessary resources and assistance to facilitate the team's success. He made the pledge when Sports Minister John Eno briefed him on the comprehensive account of his stewardship in the sports sector. A statement from the minister's media office highlighted the significant achievements and ongoing initiatives aimed at fostering the growth and development of sports in Nigeria. The president expressed confidence in the abilities of Nigerian athletes and reiterated his belief in their potential to excel At the global sporting event, he also commended the minister for his dedication and proactive initiatives in advancing the sports industry, saying he is not unaware of the pivotal role played by the minister in driving positive change and promoting excellence within the sector. Of course, the minister went ahead to outline success achieved across various sporting events, which includes, the AFCON, the African Games, and the World Relay Championships in the Bahamas. He emphasized the positive strides made by the Nigerian athletes on the international stage, showcasing the nation's prowess and determination in the world of sports. Of course, we clearly read here, went to brief the president on his stewardship so far, and for Senator John Erno, one can say, considering his background when he was appointed, a lot of skeptics here and there, but you could see that he's really been learning the ropes, and he hasn't done badly considerably if you look at how he's gone about piloting the affairs of the sports ministry.
Yeah, I agree with you. He hasn't done badly. I think he's one of the luckiest ministers. Since he came in, we have not, in the sports sector, we have never recorded any scandal or a very poor performance. Very poor performance to that extent. The only one I can recall was the Buddha. I can recall not really you not even attributed the blame on the sport. He was just coming at that time. The Budapest, World Championship, which went to the Budapest Hungary without him recording a single medal. But after then, in any subsequent event, and most of the events we were taking, starting from the AFCON, All Africa, the various Olympic qualifiers, Nigeria's athletes has to be up there and do it. Even as you may not ascribe the success to his own leadership or to his feet. I believe that you still agree with him that here he is in charge, and he can also take a decision that may have also mar those little successes we have recorded. So to that extent, we congratulate him and we urge him to keep it up. But talking about the Olympic qualifications, I'm a bit worried. Yes, it's good that he has went to brief the minister, the president, probably to get the president's support and probably towards a releasing of funds for on time qualification for the Olympic. The time is already running out of Team Nigeria. Apart from the individual athletes of preparations and here and there, I had not really a collective joint effort to ensure that the team to do well at the Olympics. And I think this is some of the team the ministers have taken to the president that yes, we are running out of the time and we need you to give a president directive to those may be consigned to this fund for timely preparation for the Olympics.
All right, we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, Sport Orbit continues. Join us. Alright, welcome back from that break. It's still Sports Orbit now for Toby Amuson. It was another big win in the women's 100 meters hurdles at the Jamaica Athletics Invitational on Saturday. Amuson clocked a season best of 12.4 seconds to win the race while beating Jamaica's Daniel Williams, who ran 12.46 seconds, while Christina Clemons of the USA was in third place with 12.54 seconds rather. Amuson has now taken over the world lead from American Tonia Marshall, who had run 12.42 seconds in late April. The Jamaica Athletes Invitational is a Continental Tour silver meet. The Ogun State-born athlete is the World Commonwealth and African record holder in the hurdles 100 meters hurdle. So once again, congratulations to Toby. I mean, when Toby is fit, both mentally and physically. There simply is no stopping her.
Yes, and one thing that Ethiopia has succeeded in assuring Nigeria that once he's on the track, in whatever any race, Nigeria should be rest assured that yes, he will definitely raise the ground, the white green flag high, and he has continued to do Nigeria proud. Congratulations to her. Went far away in Jamaica. They were in the Jamaica in the forefront of when we know the where the athletic is born, or we see many racers competing, doing well, and beating that to their own competition in their home ground. Clearly shows that Musa has finally arrived as well as the superstar and one of the top world star in the 100-meter hurdle. So congratulations to her, and beating the Jamaicans, the Americans, and also raising the world record set out by the American, and now being the one leading the new record of the long time. Clearly shows that he has arrived at the goal. We can't stop congratulating and urging her to continue, and it's clear an indication that yes, Paris Olympic is seriously off for Nigeria. Is 100-meter in the women race gold medal hurdles is for Nigeria to do.
All right, let's go do some basketball now, where of course Nigeria champions Rivers Hoopers have become the first Nigerian team to qualify for the Basketball Africa League playoff. The playoffs will take place later this month in Kigali after a 78-71 double overtime victory over APR during the weekend in Dakar, Senegal. I mean, congratulations to Rivers Hoopers. At a point after losing that game, it seemed like they were going to, but they had to bounce back, and for the first time, Rivers Hoopers making it to the playoffs of the Basketball Africa League. Yes,
congratulations to Rivers Hoopers, and clearly indication that yes, we are beginning to get probably. Well, I will say we are getting it right in the sense of basketball development in the domestic scene, because those are the authorities that are concerned are not doing enough to promote basketball league in this country. But we can't say, but we keep on to congratulate the Ripper for raising the flag high and for doing Nigeria proud over there, and then qualify for the playoff. It's not a small feat. It's a great achievement for them, and obviously we urge them not to rest on their oars, but to continue to raise the flag high.
All right, let's go to some MLS news down where, of course, Lionel Messi is not happy with his rule in the MLS called the sideline rule, where a player is supposed to spend 2 minutes on the sidelines when he has an injury and can't get off for a while. They ask you to, go to the sideline and rest outside for a while without the possibility of being substituted. But Messi seems not to be too happy with that rule in the MLS.
Yeah, I think that I agree with him. I don't know this, and to me, that's an archaic rule. Why should you? It is all up to the players and up to his coach to determine either his feet to get back on the pitch. I don't know what informed the NFL, the organizers of the league, or the organizers of the league to introduce shots is very difficult to asking a player that just because I have an injury or I have a knock on the field and I should be go to the sideline, I must spend 2 minutes on the sideline, even when I know I can get back on my feet. Asking to stay there for 2 minutes, obviously I don't think I don't agree with that one. I'm not happy with it also.
All right,
that was not helpful at all.
Yeah. Some other news now, of course, where there are rumors that AC Milan might be making a move for Chelsea coach Mauricio Pochettino for next season. Current coach Pioli might be leaving at the end of the season, and the current coach Chelsea manager is on the short list of the Serie A giants who might be looking at bringing him to the Serie A.
Well, that's the beauty of football. Why the Chelsea may not have seen anything good, and Pochettino is not really comfortable with his performance this season, in his first season in the Chelsea, because he has failed obviously to give what the Chelsea expected to give. But the Milans are feeling that the Argentine has something to offer them. And
no, but I think credit to him. If you see where Chelsea are, considering where they are, Chelsea are almost pushing for a spot in the Europa League in the last couple of games, and you won't blame Pochettino too much. You know, you bring a new coach, bring in almost over 20 players.
More than that.
Exactly. So it just seems like they just needed time for those players to gel, and looks like they are just gelling at the right time, which is the end of the season.
Yeah.
And because whichever way you look at it, Pochettino, in my opinion, is a good coach.
Yeah, whatever it is, just like you say, I was one of those who was even surprised.
And I've always said that Chelsea's problem, I don't think, was a coach problem.
The Chelsea problem is that, just like you say, has clearly shown that it's not a coach problem, because I've seen several coaches coming in, and that couldn't succeed. Ever since Abramovich parted with the club due to some strange rule introduced by the English authority following the
invasion of Ukraine by Russia.
During the invasion of Ukraine by the Russian, and Abramovich has to sell off the team. Chelsea has never been safe, and I think something is fundamentally wrong with Chelsea, not just about the coach or anything. And just like you say, when Pochettino was coming, I'm one of those who believe that the Pochettino is going to change the scenario in the Chelsea compared to the previous coach before him, Grant Cotters and Lampard. We hope that Pochettino was an improved and a bigger coach compared to those two coaches, based on his achievement at Tottenham and what he was able to do at PSV. But unfortunately, he couldn't get the result, and he couldn't get it well with the player. Because mind you, just like you see, most of the players are not his choice.
Exactly.
Those players were just bought by the owners of the club, who feel that he has the money, and once any club raise any name of the player, or they wanted to get any player, he go after the first player. And those players were not primarily his choice, and it's not what he won. And I agree with you that he needs time to understand each other with those players. And you are beginning to see since after their 5-0 loss to Arsenal, and after they have picked well, that they were able to sustain this thing. But it could have been better for Chelsea. Chelsea have not seen they are going to shack him, but him has also come out that leaving Chelsea will not be the end of life. Maybe he has having a hint from AC Milan already. So, but let's have it. But if it would be an ideal for Chelsea to allow him another 1 year to stay, probably that would have been better.
All right, let's take a look at some EPL results. Of course, matches went down during the weekend. Of course, gradually the league, by next weekend, the league should be wrapped up. And of course, matches went down during the weekend. Interesting matches we saw there, of course, but the match everybody was looking forward to was the Arsenal versus United, which Arsenal won 1-0. But of course, before that game, it was Man City against Fulham, who, some people had thought were going to be stopped by, but it was another perfect performance from Man City in that one.
Yeah, you're right. Most of Arsenal fans were hoping that Fulham is going to do them a favor, either by not London brothers, that Fulham will do them a favor. But unfortunately, Fulham cannot stop Man City, and it was another 4-0 whitewash against Fulham. And for Arsenal, Man U, yes, a very tight close to court, but Arsenal was able to overcome Manchester United just courtesy of one goal in the 20 minutes of the first half, and Arsenal was able to maintain that one goal lead to ensure that they drag the title race to the final day of the final day of the season. Now, so the champions of the Premier League will definitely going to be decided on Sunday when all the league matches will be played, and by then, Man City, who may likely be the champion, may have played their remaining one match on
tomorrow against Tottenham.
And a lot of people are looking up to that match, hoping that Tottenham will be able to be doing Arsenal in London Brothers. But unfortunately, we consider the rivalry between Tottenham and Arsenal, it will be difficult for Tottenham to do Arsenal any favor.
Of course, another match will be up tonight. Liverpool will be up against Aston Villa. For Liverpool, completely technically out of the running for the title, but coming up against an Aston Villa who already are almost sealing a Champions League spot. That should be a difficult encounter tonight. Yeah,
it's going to be an interesting encounter for people to watch, and as Jim Clip wind down, and we're probably going to see what is going to happen at the end of the day. But whatever the result of that match, I think both Liverpool and Aston Villa, they are going to win their final match. They are already in the Champions League qualifications.
Of course, quickly a rundown of results. West Ham 3-1 over Luton Town. That was the match that relegated Luton Sim for Tottenham Hotspur 2-1 over Burnley. Burnley 2 finally relegated. Then for Newcastle Brighton, it was a hard fought match 1-1. It ended in that one. Bournemouth Brentford 2-1 for Brentford, while Everton, well, staying in that point deduction. In fact, Everton had to withdraw their appeal because it no longer matters anymore. They've survived, and 1-0 it was for Sheffield. But interestingly, all the clubs who came from the Championship are all going back. Yeah, Luton, Sheffield, and Burnley.
Is that they are not matured enough for the Premier It's really unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate,
all of them appear not to survive, the
Premier League,
of the Premier League
at all. Of course, for Nottingham Forest, even with that loss, narrow escape. I had hoped they will escape at least.
I think
they have 2 Nigerians there.
If you look at this table, most of the relegation teams are almost confirmed. I think the final match and what is going to be an interesting tie on the final day on Sunday is going to be the race for Europa League ticket.
Yeah. Europa and the Conference League.
Europa and the Conference League ticket. Because in the Europa League and Conference League, Tottenham still have a hope, Manchester United still have a hope, Chelsea still have a hope. So obviously, it's going to be an interesting contest for the Europa League ticket.
All right, that's that, and with that, we call it a day on today's edition of the program. Hopefully, during the weekend, we'll be back with Sports Orbit Extra. Do join us then. Thank you for being in the studio on today's edition of the program.
Thank you.
Until we come your way again, do have a wonderful time. My name is Afa Acho, and it's bye for now.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.